In this video, you'll see the answers to the function exercise before. You had to come up with the domain and the formula for each interval. The second interval was really easy. There was no slope there, so the equation is y equals -2. On the third interval, x is less than or equal to 4 and greater than 1. I'm picking 3 points from this segment so that I can try to get my slope first and then build my equation. I like to pick the points on the ends for the slope and then the point in the middle if I'm able to pick 3 points for my formula. So my slope in this case is going to be 1, makes everything really easy, and then I take my point slope formula and fill it up with the 0.30. So my equation for this interval is y equals x minus 3. I'm going to graph it just to make sure that I'm on the right track and I didn't do anything sloppy. And that looks like that third interval, just like in the picture. I always check my endpoints to make sure that they're correct. When you're doing this, you want to be careful and look at the scale, because sometimes when you zoom in and zoom out, your scale changes in your axes. My last interval, I'm going to grab the points. Since it starts at x equals 4, my first point is 4, 0. Actually, my first point is 4, 1. And I actually am able to grab 4 points from this interval. So that makes it a lot easier if I by any chance make a mistake, I can plug in a different point. I'm getting my slope. And my slope for this particular interval is going to be a -1. And then I'm going to grab 5, 0 as the point that I'm going to use to plug in my point slope formula. Anytime you have a 0, I like to use that number. It just makes the math easier. And my equation for this line is going to be y equals -x plus 5. When I graph it, it looks like the graph that we were given.